Once upon a time, in a quiet coastal village surrounded by lush palm trees and golden sands, there lived a humble fisherman named Ravi. Known for his kindness and resilience, Ravi had a life filled with simple joys and hard work. He lived in a small hut near the shore with his wife, Mira, and two young children, Kabir and Neha. Each day, Ravi set out to sea in his modest wooden boat before dawn, armed only with his nets, a few simple tools, and his unshakable determination to provide for his family. The sea had been Ravi's companion since childhood. His father, also a fisherman, had taught him not just the skills of fishing but the deeper wisdom of the ocean, its rhythms, its secrets, and the respect it demanded. Ravi knew that the sea could be both generous and unforgiving, and he always reminded himself of his father's words. The sea gives and the sea takes. Respect it, and it will teach you. One bright morning, Ravi prepared as usual. He kissed his sleeping children and bid farewell to his wife, who handed him a small bundle of food. "Be safe," Mira whispered with a gentle smile. Ravi nodded, smiling back with warmth and confidence, though he knew every journey was unpredictable. He paddled his boat away from the shore, feeling the cool morning breeze on his face, savoring the calm. The fishing that day was fruitful. Ravi pulled in net after net, each full of fish. Hours slipped by, and he worked tirelessly under the sun, feeling gratitude for every fish he caught. However, as the afternoon approached, the sky began to shift. Soft, wispy clouds thickened, becoming darker and heavier until they blanketed the sky. Ravi noticed a strange stillness settling over the water. The waves, which had been gently rocking his boat, now moved in restless swells. Without warning, a fierce wind swept across the ocean. Ravi's heart raced as he watched the distant horizon disappear into a curtain of dark clouds. Lightning flashed, illuminating the sky in sharp bursts, and thunder followed, rumbling like a drumbeat. In moments, the calm sea had transformed into a tempest, with waves towering over his boat and rain pouring down in torrents. Ravi's small boat was tossed about like a leaf in the wind. Clutching the sides of his boat, Ravi felt the familiar fear creeping up. But he reminded himself of his father's words. He knew he couldn't control the storm, but he could control how he faced it. Closing his eyes for a brief moment, he took a deep breath and spoke aloud to himself. I can't control the storm, but I can control my mind. I need to stay steady and find my way through. As the storm raged, Ravi focused his gaze on the horizon, searching for any glimmer of light. The boat swayed violently, and each wave threatened to tip him over, but Ravi's hands were firm, his spirit unwavering. He called upon every skill he had learned, guiding his boat through the crashing waves with caution and precision. Hours passed, each minute feeling like an eternity. Ravi was soaked to the bone, his arms ached from gripping the oars, and his body was weary from the relentless battle with nature. Yet, he refused to give up hope. With every wave he conquered, he whispered words of encouragement to himself. Hold on, this storm too shall pass. Gradually, the wind began to ease. The towering waves receded, and the heavy clouds started to thin. As the sky brightened, a faint golden light peeked through, casting a warm glow over the ocean. The storm was ending. Ravi, exhausted but safe, let out a sigh of relief. His body was sore and his clothes were drenched, but his heart was filled with a profound sense of gratitude and strength. Slowly, he paddled his way back to the shore. When he finally saw the familiar coastline, tears filled his eyes. He was home. As he pulled his boat onto the shore, the villagers gathered around him, their faces filled with awe and curiosity. Ravi, how did you survive such a storm? One of them asked. Weren't you afraid? Ravi smiled, taking a deep breath before answering. Of course I was afraid, but fear doesn't help when you're facing a storm. What helped me was staying calm and focused on what I could control. In life, we can't control the storms that come our way. But if we stay positive and believe we can handle them, we find strength within. Every storm has an end, and what matters is how we steer through it. The villagers listened, inspired by Ravi's words. They realized that his journey was more than just a struggle against the storm. It was a lesson in resilience, courage, and faith. Ravi's story spread across the village, and soon, whenever someone faced a hardship, they remembered the tale of the fisherman who braved the storm with a calm mind and an unshakable spirit. That night, Ravi sat with his family, sharing a warm meal and recounting the day's events. Mira held his hand tightly, proud of her husband's bravery, and their children listened in awe, looking up to their father as a hero. And for the rest of his days, Ravi continued to be known not only as a skilled fisherman, but as a man whose strength came from within. A man who taught his village that, like the sea, life's storms could be navigated with faith, patience, and a steady heart.